confused between let, where and const. Let's get the difference. Where is global into the nature, you can define and declare it, and you can also define and redeclare it. So if we'll get the output for the very first time, console will print 10 and where allows that redeclaration. So the next time the output will be 20 also. So the same we are getting. But for the case of let and cons will not allow us redeclaring the same variable. So for the very first time it will print 10 and for the next time it will print the output. It should be printing the output, but it will be saying y cannot be redeclared because it has already been declared. The same here goes to const also. For the very first time, the output of z will be abc, but now we are writing w, but we have not initialized it. We just have declared it, which is not allowed in the case of const. So for this output, it will be give abc, but for the output of w, it will not allow us to give the output either undefined or either something else, because it will give an error that w is missing initialization because it has only declared. The next with the global execution scope, if we write the statement console, we are writing first, then we are writing var p equal to 10. So var comes under the picture of global execution block, where this statement actual will go like var p, then p equal then this statement comes like console.log p, and then p is equal to 10. So this is how it will be converted, and this concept here in JavaScript is called as hosting for var. So as soon as p gets into the memory and p will get be printed onto the screen, so the output will be undefined in that case because the initialization part will be doing at the end. So this is allowed for in the case of var. So here the output will be undefined. But this is not allowed in the case of let and const because those will be declared into the temporal dead zone. So if we are trying to print s and then we are trying to initialize s with 10 with let or const, it will give us a reference error because let and const will define into the temporal dead zone data. So that is the reason we are trying to get x before even initializing it. So this is a reference error we get in let and const. Hope you get the difference between let, var and const. So var will be global of the nature, let will be block of the nature, var will allow redeclaration as reinitialization, let and const will not do that, and var will be executed and available in the global execution block, where let and const are available in the temporal dead zone, due to which we'll get a reference error if you're trying to get the value before we even trying to initialize it.